Hello, and welcome to a very special 21st century Andrew. And today we will be discussing waist training using proper steel bone corsets to help redefine your figure, give you a more natural hourglass figure, which can obviously be very, very good for many, many different reasons. Now then, I will show you how to do this safely. The good things to watch out for: it can be very, very cool. You can use it to aid weight loss, but that's more about it acts as a gastric band rather than anything else. But you will need to do diet and exercise as well. This is all about resetting your floating ribs and moving your internal organs about a little bit. You've got to use a steel bone corset for this. If you do like this video, like, subscribe, and join our Discord server. I'll leave a link in the description. And that is how we're going to start it, because I have a natural 30-inch waist and this is a 22-inch steel bone corset. So let's start at the beginning. So we are going to again start from the beginning. Now I no longer have the standard cuboidal shape that biological men do, because I did waist training for a very, very long time. So how it works is the floating ribs here will gradually get pushed in, and it can rearrange the internal organs a bit as well, but that is totally fine. And it works by doing it in incremental tightening. Incremental just means a little bit every so often, and it builds up, and that's what gives you the change. It is very, very cool. It can also help with back posture, back pain, things like that. Looking at my notes. Is it safe to do? Yes, if done with a bit of sensibility. And I'm going to go through all that now. But it will be uncomfortable when you first start, of course. And that's fine, that's normal. But if when you're doing it and you're given a big amount of pain, then that's when you need to loosen it or take it off. The other one, the only major thing I would say, is there is a nerve that runs from inside the pelvis down to the thigh. And if you over tighten it and you pinch that nerve, you need to immediately slacken off your corset if you start to feel pins and needles or a numbing sensation in your thigh. Apart from that, take it slowly and everything is fine. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, the first most important thing is to make sure you choose the correct sized corset. If you're tall, like me, if you're over 5'7", 5'8", make sure you buy a long line corset for us tall peeps. Very, very important, because you want to be able to make sure that the curves are in the right place. If you've got a long torso or you're particularly tall, buy a long line. Second point, what size waistband to buy first? Standard metric, measure your waist, whatever it is, minus 2 to 4 inches, and that's the first one that you need to buy. Okay, let's get on with it then. So, this is the corset that I'll be lacing up for you today. It is by a company called Orchard. They are very, very good, very, very high quality. Now then, To do this properly, you need to use proper steel-boned corsets. None of the fancy, fashionable ones with plastic or latex that won't do the job. Has to be a proper steel-boned corset. Now then, ones with this modesty patch is very, 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 very good. How it should be laced up is in the middle, there should be bunny ears. Okay? The tightening bit should not be at the bottom of their top. It should be in the middle. Okay? Now then, putting it on. First of all, you want to get ready. So between the laces, you should just have the modesty patch, a little bit more, a little bit less, but that's about the right way to go. You can put these on by lying on them, if that helps. So, loopy side on the right. Now then, I'm going to line it up with your hips and then do the second from the bottom, because that will keep it in place. This is a good point, just to give the modesty patch a quick pull. And then do all the rest. So that is your next step. What's next on my list? Yes. So you can tie it in a way that gives you maximum tightness and support, but the lace is very visible. Or you can do it by stealthing, which is where you tuck the bow through the actual lace. And obviously you can cover it with things as well. Okay, next step. So, very important thing that we need to do next step is it's called seasoning your corset. What you need to do, reach it on, get it all lined up, but not tight at all. Just so it's touching all kind of like the skin, but it's not really, really tight. You need to do this so the steel can mold to your shape. Very important. And so you wear it loose, but for 1 to 2 hours a day for minimum 1 week. And by the end of that, it should be ready to go. Okay, so this is how we're going to tighten it up. I'm going to make sure it's sitting comfortably in the right positions. And now then, so give it a little bit of a tug first of all. Get the modesty patch proper. Now then, gonna start from the top, because obviously this is where you want the most change. You want the floating ribs squeezed in. Oh yeah, and obviously make sure the center line goes from your belly button to your solar plexus. So here we go. So I'm going to give it a tug. Next line down. Again, just making sure the modesty patch is comfortable. Modesty patches are really good, by the way, because it stops it pinching your skin. Okay. And then go down the next step. I'm doing the wrong one. There we go. Oh yeah, so breathe in a bit. So you raise your rib cage before you do the tighten. There we go. Next bit down. Kind of hard to do this using because I'm using my TV as a guide. I should have got the mirror out. It may have been a bit easier. Oh well. This side. Okay. And I'm standing on the lace. Okay. So that is the tightening. Now then, you've got two ways to do this now. If you're just chilling out at home, you're wearing it at home, you can twist it round like that. And then tie the bow. Or just do it behind. Squeeze it up. There you go. So you've got about that much length of laces. And your arms. So you brought elbow to the thumb. Okay. Then just tie a bow. There you go. And you can tuck these through the laces if you need it to go down a bit. And then you can see this gorgeous shape. Okay. So then, what is next on my list? Oh yeah, that's right. So, next part, obviously, is how long do you need to wear it for? So, you pull it so it's tight as you can go without being in agony, because obviously that's not really desirable. And then you wear it at the tightest part that you can get it without being in tremendous pain for 8 to 10 hours a day for the best results. Obviously, as many times a week as you can. I used to sleep in a 22-inch corset because that's a good way to get the hours in and the time in. It's very, very good. So 8 to 10 hours a day. When you're going to be eating, slacken it off. You don't want it fully snug and then trying to feed your face. Trust me, it won't end well. So slacken it off, eat your lunch, give it an hour or two, and then retighten it. That is how you do it if you're going to do it in the daytime. Okay? Once you can fully tighten the corset, fully, for 8 to 10 hours a day for 2 weeks, that's when it's time to downsize and buy the next size down. So my natural waistline is a 30. So being a bit of an impatient bugger, the first one I bought was a 26, then a 24, and then a 22, and I'm not going beyond that because that's enough for me anyway. And you want to be able to do this so it's comfortable. At the end, it should be comfortable because this right now, believe it or not, 22 inches, nice and comfy. Doesn't hurt at all. Okay, moving on. Awesome. Right, now it's time to take this off. And it's one of the nicest feelings that you're gonna feel. Brilliant. So it's easy enough, she says. Using a mirror can help as well. So you untie it. Now then. Tuck your finger under. Pull out. Next level up. Next level up. Oh, okay. Oh. And then do the bottom layer. There we go. And after that, you can just take it off. And you'll feel this amazing feel. Your ribs will go, oh, it's amazing. Okay. A bit. Okay, so that is how you do it. Now then, the results are semi-permanent. So once you get down to the size you want and you've got the shape you want, just keep going for a little while to reinforce it. And then after that, you probably stop, but you'll find that after quite a while, your floaty ribs will start to float back out, and you just need to revisit for a little bit, like top-up sessions. And that's all, because that's what I'm doing at the moment. I realized I needed to make this video because I needed to do top-up sessions because my floaty ribs were starting to flirt out again. Now then, if you liked this video, like and subscribe. Let's grow the community and let's reach more people. Feel free to go on the Discord server to join our community where you can help each other, suggest videos, etc, etc, etc. Trying to get a community built there. The brand of corsets I personally recommend are Orchid corsets. They are very high quality and they last a long time. Love it. So yes, like and subscribe, join the Discord server. I really need to burp, by the way. Right now, this is what this is doing to me. It's making me want to burp. So, but remember, if you are transitioning, if you are even thinking of transitioning, you are so brave. And I love you for it. Happy Pride Month. Talk to you soon. Bye.